Hello, viewers. I hope you have a great and a blessed evening. It is another wonderful Saturday evening. I welcome you on West Shore, a place of social entrepreneurship interaction, connecting entrepreneurs and sharing business ideas. Welcome. On the show today, it is my guest and my business partner, none other than my friend Maina Azimio. You're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Ari.
Yes.
Yes.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Kindly introduce yourself to the congregation, to the audience.
Good evening, all. My name is Maina Azimio. I am a serial entrepreneur. I do several businesses, and I love that space of being an entrepreneur.
Thank you very much. Wow. Maybe somebody could really be asking, wow, okay, this is the first one in Kenya. Who is a serial entrepreneur, just to, to get started?
Yes, thank you. A serial entrepreneur
Yes.
is somebody who do a string of businesses.
Wow, okay.
In Kenya, and actually in the entire Africa,
Yes.
we are known as a continent of problems. As an entrepreneur,
Yes.
every problem I encounter
Yes.
is a business opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a serial entrepreneur because I solve
Yes.
many problems.
Wow.
All my businesses are based on solving a need in society.
Ah.
Wherever I see a felt need,
Yes.
challenges
Yes.
within society,
Yes.
I think on what can I do about it to improve the situation.
Mm-hmm.
In that process of thinking about improving that situation people are going through,
Yes.
I come up with a business system.
Yes.
And I set a business.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a serial entrepreneur because I have been working to come up with solutions
Mm-hmm.
to as many problems I have encountered.
Wow.
And I keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is quite interesting. And it is very good to the way you have expressed yourself, because it really pins out, that stands out specifically, that you know exactly what you're doing. Some people can ask themselves, what is your name? They can't really tell who they are. Thank you for explaining to us. And before we go on, I would love also to understand the difference between a serial entrepreneur and a social entrepreneur, putting in line that we have many kinds of entrepreneurs.
Thank you. A social entrepreneur
Yes.
is somebody who go into a certain area of service.
Mm-hmm.
He set up a business system,
Mm-hmm.
but what they do is that the charges they give are more geared towards meeting the cost to sustain running that system.
Mm-hmm.
That is why it is social.
Mm-hmm.
But an entrepreneur per se works for profit.
Wow.
So that business requires profit.
Mm-hmm.
It will grow.
Mm-hmm.
But social entrepreneurs are more geared
Yes.
towards sustaining that system. The charges they give, they don't put high markups.
Mm-hmm.
Them, they are more into giving services to especially the people who are not very well endowed economically.
Okay.
So the social aspect comes in because it supports services.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Now, tell us about your company and what you are all about. You said you have a series of companies, and it is interesting to just say that you solve problems. That is a key thing, because I can tell we have around 7 billion people on Earth, and everybody has a problem. It is interesting to find out that here we have a leader solving problems in Africa, and this is quite encouraging. You know, that's a great word for all of us, you know. So, which means when we have a problem, we bring it to you. So tell us about your company, because it looks like your company is a solution.
Thank you, Dr. Ari, because basically who I am,
Yes.
and what I do in my life
Yes.
is to try to make life better for the majority of the
Oh,
people
yeah.
around me.
Mm-hmm.
And I started that string a long time ago when I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
I remember in my secondary school,
Yes.
I went to Kakamega High School. I'm a product of Kakamega High School.
Oh, okay.
So when I was there in Kakamega High School, it's far off in the Western Province.
Okay.
I was
Of Kenya.
Yes, I was a football player. I did my lower secondary in Muranga, but for my A levels, I decided to choose Kakamega High School because of football.
Oh, okay.
And when I went there, I was looking at what challenges that people are having from school.
Yes.
And that is where my steering started. So one of the things that I found is that as boys, we used to love wearing good t-shirts with branded good names.
Yes.
And because I was passing through Nairobi when I was going to Western, and my fellow boys could ask me to give them my t-shirts to take photographs within a big compound in Kakamega High School,
Yes.
I thought, supposing I sell it to them and buy others in Nairobi.
Ah.
And I started because the need for the t-shirts was very high.
Yes.
So I started now trading with them because I could tell them that get me some money, I'll give you this, I'll come with another one. In fact, I remember because that time it used to take almost a whole day to travel between Nairobi and Kakamega. So after, and then we didn't have calls, phone calls. We were writing letters. So I used to call to write to my brother in Nairobi. He buy the t-shirts, the type that are required. He put them on a bus. Remember Bukinya?
Yes.
Bukinya
Yes.
bus.
Yes.
It was going to Kakamega.
Yes.
And I go and take it as a parcel. And I go and take it to my boys.
Wow.
So I started now meeting that need, for the need of the students
Yes.
at that point in time.
Thank you.
When I went to college, I also continued the same.
Yes.
Whatever items that the boys are requiring, I make it available.
Yes.
And this thing continued when I started working. I remember in the mid-90s,
Yes.
when I came to work in Kabete Veterinary Labs, I'm in veterinary. So when I came to work in Kabete Veterinary Labs, is when computers were coming in vogue.
Yes. Oh.
When computers came in vogue, the people who had pre-qualified to supply stationaries in the ministry, they did not understand this thing called computer softwares and hardwares.
Yes.
We used to have the floppy disks. Nowadays, the young people will not even know them.
Yes.
Those floppy disks, when now, because each computer had its own size, the people who were in the computer room, one person was my friend.
Yes.
The people in the procurement department could not be able to understand the details of what exactly the people in the computer room want.
Yes.
And because me, I solve problems,
Yes.
and I could see the disconnect, I told them to give me a packet of the ones they were using which were correct. Because the one being supplied were not fitting in. I went to Nairobi with it. I even didn't know what the name is, but I had the packet.
Yes.
So I said, I want this. I want something like this. The two people I went to who I knew selling stationaries, they don't have it. But I left it to them. When I left to them, I told them to look for it. After they get it, they called me. It took 2 days. When they got it, they called me.
Yes.
I came to town again,
Yes.
pick it up,
Yes.
and I talked to the guys in the computer department.
Wow.
When they saw it was the correct size they wanted, they were very happy. So one held my hand and took me to the store's procurement department
Yes.
and told the procurement officer, you see what I have been telling you, these things are available?
Yes.
He has brought it.
Wow.
Then I was told that I bring another 10 packets to them. That is the first time now I started now the business angle, because I realized that the government cannot buy without receipts. They want receipts.
Yes.
Now receipts, now I cannot give them the receipt which I have bought with, because there's the money they are being sold to.
Yes.
And I need to make something between my buying price and my selling price. So when he told me he wanted receipts,
Yes.
and I didn't have any,
Yes.
now that time I started thinking, oh, what do I do here?
Yes.
I went back to town, I remember, Savani's bookshop.
Yes.
I bought a receipt book there. I went across the road and I made a rubber stamp.
Yes.
I put it on top. Then I made my markup. I
Yeah.
took it to the procurement officer.
Yes.
And because it was within the range that they could pay cash, I was paid cash.
Yes.
And Azimio made his first money. This string has continued.
Yes.
Because the next thing that happened after that, I remember the people in our computer department in Kabete Veterinary Labs, they were very close to the people in Ilri, the people in KIA, the people in Kiada College also, they had some computers.
Okay.
And because we were having similar problems, the people in Kabete Vet Labs told their colleagues in these other stations that we got somebody who know where to get these items. I started being called in
Yes.
to also solve theirs. What do I tell them?
Yes.
Give me the packet.
Yes.
Because I realized those computers were not all using the same size.
Yes.
Give me your packet.
Yes.
I'll go with it.
Yes.
I get to the same friend of mine.
Yes.
I tell him to look for it.
Yes.
I was very happy that I was solving the problem. But Dr. What I can tell you,
Yes.
those problems I was solving, the money I was making, I was just going happening.
Ah.
I was young.
Yes.
So I used to take my friends, we go drinking. So it was not a business per se.
Yes.
I was solving the problem.
Yes.
And that is where the string of being a serial entrepreneur comes in.
Wow. Okay.
Because I solved those problems with the stationaries. I had a company because, again, when I now went to the level that they wanted to pay me by cash, by check, sorry, I was told that for a check to be written,
Yes.
and for a certain level of procurement, you must have, and you can only be paid by check. You need a registered company. Because the check, you need to open a bank account
Yes.
where you're going to bank the check.
Wow.
When I was told about a business name, I didn't know how to make those business names.
Yes.
So to me, in a very simple way, Azimio General Merchants.
Ah.
That became my first company.
Okay.
I registered it.
Yes.
I got a certificate of registration.
Yes.
As a business name.
Yes.
I opened a bank account.
Yes.
I started banking the money there.
Yes.
And the business blossomed.
Oh.
And the money came.
Yes.
And I started happening.
Yes.
And I started getting destroyed by this money. So within the same time, as scientists in Kabete,
Okay.
we are also getting chemicals for research in the laboratories.
Ah.
Kabete Veterinary Labs is actually research laboratories on
Okay.
animal diseases.
Oh, okay.
The people who are supplying the chemicals did not understand the difference between analytical grade and the general purpose reagents.
Okay.
For example, we all know sulfuric acid.
Yes.
Sulfuric acid, the one we use in secondary school for experiment,
Yes.
is general purpose. But when you're doing a specific research,
Yes.
you require the one which is analytical grade. It has no impurities.
Yes.
When this issue came up that we are getting frustrated by the quality we are getting, I also say now, surely, we cannot keep on complaining here and doing nothing about it.
Yes.
Give me the bottle. I went to town. I looked around the people who were selling this
Yes.
with a sample.
Yes.
I identified the people who were selling. In fact, Fisher Scientific
Ah.
are the one that I identified the quality we required.
Okay.
I went to Kabete with it. And when the people saw it, they were very happy. This time, remember, I had a company called Azimio General Merchants.
Okay.
The one I was using.
Yes.
But the person in procurement told me, General Merchants is not coming in very well with scientific items. General Merchants, stationary nini, farm items, our. But
You met another problem again.
yes. No,
Yes.
And whenever a problem comes, you give a solution.
Your solution.
You know what I did?
Yes.
Because now I told me, how do we do it? I said, we need something like an enterprise.
Ah.
An enterprise.
Yes.
So I found a company called Gilzak Enterprises.
Okay. Giltak.
Gilzak
Gilzak.
Enterprises.
Okay.
You see? So
Yeah.
Gilzak Enterprises, the name
Yes.
Gilzak is also another combination.
Yes.
Which I don't want to tell you now.
All right.
A story for another day.
Yes.
But Gilzak Enterprises now started selling the chemicals. And because the demand was also high, we continue doing that. I have two businesses now running. You
Yes.
see where the serial entrepreneurship is coming in.
I see. Now, at what age was that?
I was around 26.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
26 years.
Two companies.
Yes.
Running well.
Yes.
With around capital investment of how much at that time?
Oh, the capital. I did not have the capital, by the way.
Okay.
You know what I was doing? I'm solving a problem.
Yes.
I used to wait at the end of the month. When you get our salary, we are being paid cash.
Yes.
I get 5 of my friends. I tell them that when you get your salary, don't spend fast. Don't go and pay your landlord. Give me the money. I used to get the orders fast. I know who and who want what. I know where to buy it. But because they couldn't give me without money, what I was waiting is that of month I get the salary for 5 people. I bring it together.
Okay.
I go and buy. Then I go and deliver.
Uh-huh.
I get paid. I give you back your salary plus something on top.
So it takes also strategic thinking.
Yes. You have to solve every problem that come in.
Wow.
I didn't have the money. I didn't know how even to get the money any other way.
Yes.
So I was now that business was running once a month. End of month salary come. I do the business. I make the markup. But we are going to drink. And the guys were very happy because they were making an extra income.
Wow.
See? So mine was more of solving the problem, not the business.
You must have been having a good friends.
Yes.
I see.
They trusted me.
Yeah.
It
Sure.
trusted me.
They were room. They were.
They were colleagues, they were workmates. They were
Good.
workmates in the same station.
Oh yeah.
So at the time you get the end of the month, you get a salary. Who would not want to get an extra sharing?
Oh yeah. Sure.
If I told you today that you're going to do something, you get an extra 1,000
Yes.
to fuel your car instead
I'll
of
be
fueling the
available.
money. Yeah, you'll
Yes.
agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh sure.
And I've always been honest. So I have been growing because of that.
Oh.
Now the one
so
that
those are two companies.
there are two
now.
companies. Then when I was still down in Kabete, and it was the headquarters, you remember Kamlesh Patini when Golden Bank, the way they messed up, the exchange rate went to almost 100 plus.
Yes.
Then the World Bank, IMF, they froze the aids. Things went haywire.
Oh.
In Kabete, during Moi's time, Moi had brought district focus for road development to the very high level.
Okay.
So the government used to buy veterinary input to Kabete, the headquarters. Then the district veterinary officers were coming to collect them from Kabete.
Okay.
When aid was frozen, there were no supplies coming in. That means the district veterinary officers and the division veterinary officers could not get those supplies.
Okay.
So I started seeing farmers coming from very far. We were Singishu. You get somebody from Singishu coming to Kabete to get what the DVO does not have. Somebody is coming from Kilgoris to get items which are not there. I started looking at it, and these farmers are suffering. And we are here, we are supposed to be of use and to be of help. I asked what you can do. I went to the store and asked the people in the store where those things used to come from.
Yes.
I discovered that there's a company in Germany that used to sell to the government, and then that the source was disconnected when aid was frozen.
Oh.
So again, another solution that is required here because there's a problem. What did I do? During those days, we used to get scholarship to go and do our masters in Germany.
Yes.
We had about 4 of us who had got the scholarship and they were in Germany.
Yes.
I wrote to them and asked them to look for that company. They got it. Asked them for the items that we required because these farmers were not getting them. And now that they're in Germany and they want to send some money to their families here, what I used to tell them that anytime they want to send the Dustimark then, there was no euro. Dustimark was the currency for Germany. That was West Germany. They had not even united to
it was
come
West Germany and
East Germany. So West Germany.
Yeah,
that is why we used to go to for scholarship.
Yeah, but it's long.
Yes, it's a long time.
It's not yesterday.
Those are 90s.
Yeah.
I'm telling you about 90s. And we were doing these things. Anytime I see a problem, I want a solution.
Wow, good.
And we've been doing that.
Yes.
So my friends now started sending items to me. So anytime they want to send the money here, end of month, I'll give money to the wife or their parents.
Yes.
Then they buy the items for me and send them. You remember those green cards you used to get from post office?
Yes.
Come for your parcel?
Yes, yes.
That's the way the items were coming to me.
Ah.
Then I go and get the parcel. I open it up. Then I get the items that I require.
Yes.
Another problem. That farmer from Wasigishu who came, we never used to have phones.
Yes. Oh, yeah, sure.
So he's coming. I don't know how to get him.
Yes.
So when we get that item, the items come, I get to the DVO. The DVO talks to the chief of the area.
Yes.
Then they announce, or the church. They announce, then the person comes in.
Wow.
And that is how we began business. That business now has grown actually to very high level business.
That is great.
Thank you.
Quite great, quite encouraging, quite building. We'll be right back. Keep watching. This is the West Entrepreneurs Show, where we build ideas, network with other business leaders. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Keep watching the BBN TV show. Dear viewers, you're welcome back. You have been watching West Show, and our guest today on the show, he is the CEO of a wonderful capital venture company called Azima Ventures, or Azima, if you like, Capital Ventures. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Dr.
You've really shared with us a very wonderful story, journey on how you started and the products you began offering. Is a very, very inspiring, very teaching to see that you began your business in early 90s or late 80s. It's now grown to be a capital venture. It is quite interesting. Now, what are some of the challenges that you faced during your entrepreneurial journey?
Thank you, Dr. Ari.
Yes.
As I mentioned,
Yes.
when you're growing from a situation that you are solving problem for the society, you encounter a lot of challenges. One of the things that I encountered in growing my businesses was finances.
Okay.
I used to bring in my colleagues at work. We
Yes.
pull the salary, we buy, then I go and get paid and refund them their money. So then I was growing my other money from on the side. So capital has always been an issue. The business that I ended up with now, the one of veterinary items from Germany, is called Azifam Limited.
Okay.
Azifam Limited now has a turnover of beyond 100 million per year.
Wow.
It is in the whole of East Africa. It is in Ethiopia, Djibouti, Eritrea. So we have got all the whole of this region and Somalia. So that one is a business on its own.
Yes.
And because I solve problems and I know what I encountered when I was coming up. I formed Azima Ventures Capital
Okay.
to help people who want to get into business so that they do not encounter the same problems that I faced when I was coming up.
That is great.
So that is another company now called Azima Ventures Capital,
Okay.
solving problems where people require money to be able to launch into business. And we are doing good, because what I did is that I went for some training
Yes.
in the year 2012. I was able to get trained in peak performance, how you organize your business.
Yes.
And I went for another training in 2014 in the Centonomy. So when I understood the areas, because I didn't have structures in my business, by the way, I was doing them just, they were succeeding because of the demand that there was, and I was solving a need that I had already identified.
Okay.
But I didn't have the structures to make the business run professionally. So when I learned this, I reorganized my businesses.
Yes.
In reorganizing, I started now doing it in a way that I could get myself out of the businesses and they run on their own.
Just for example, what made you to reorganize your business? That is question number one. And yes, let's say in terms of structures. And number two, how did you reorganize your structures? Because maybe most business are ran like one-man show. I don't know whether that was the thing that you are trying to correct. And did you learn from a particular system of company, or did you go to maybe a coaching company? How did you, because there is a major challenge both for minor and mega companies.
It's true, Dr. Adi, that as you grow, challenges come. In fact, I was having a problem of maintaining the whole system.
Okay.
I had become a slave of my business. It was demanding too much of my time.
Yes, yes.
I was getting a burnout. So I also needed help. I'm solving other people's problems,
Yes.
but I'm creating a bigger problem for myself. And I was feeling like actually I do not actually enjoy my life.
Yes.
I was
You're
having-
not enjoying your life.
Yes, the bottom line for the money was not a problem.
You are burning out.
Yes, and I was feeling that actually I was going down. So when I went to Peak Performance and I got James Gitau and he took me through the process of how to structure your businesses and
Yes.
make it grow bigger, I started now reorganizing myself for growth.
Yes.
And he's the one who introduced me to what we call financial freedom. You set up your businesses as an investment
Yes.
to make money for you, not you working to make money.
Wow. Great.
And that was actually the watershed.
To make money for you.
Yes, set your money working for you,
Yes.
not
Money.
you working for the money.
Yes.
Don't work in your business, work on your business.
Yes.
You take a helicopter view.
Come
Like
back
now,
again. Yes.
Instead of working in your business,
Yes.
you work on your business.
Yes.
So you are not an employee in your business. What you do is that you are the vision carrier.
Yes.
So you set policies. You employ people to run the businesses and implement the day-to-day activities.
Wow.
But not to be the one that you are the alpha and the omega. If you are sick, your business also gets sick. And if you die, you know what happens?
Your business dies. That's
very
a
bad.
great lesson.
Yes.
What is the great lesson that you can give to the viewers today? Because I think this is the greatest, I would like to say, is the greatest challenge for any other business. Many people, they do not know. That's a major challenge actually. Many people work for business, but their business doesn't work for them. Their money doesn't work for them, but they work for their money. They become a slave, no time. Because when I was reading an article with Richard Branson, this is a man with over 400 companies
400,
globally.
yes.
And he's the man that also has the greatest adventures, or is the man who takes many holidays as much as possible. You know, this should be the busiest man on the planet. But this man looks like, that is not just one company. Those are 400, not 4 companies, 400 companies, and I know there are more.
Yes.
Can you tell us, how do we balance this?
For sure, Doctor, you cannot run 400 companies.
Yeah,
You can't.
very true.
He would not have made to that number if he stuck to be the one running them. That's why I say that you need to work on your business, not in your business.
Yes.
Because you cannot be in 400 companies.
Yes.
But if you are the vision carrier and you are organizing them and setting the right people to come and work in the business, you can even have 1,000.
Yes.
businesses. Like now in Kenya, we have got 7.4 million SMEs. And this thing of SMEs is one area that we need to focus all of us as Kenyans. Because small and medium enterprises, most of these SMEs are actually not medium, they are small.
Yes.
And the small ones, instead of growing to medium, then to be corporate, the small one dies. Why? Because we stick on them. One of the mistakes I had done when I was growing my businesses, I had thought that my wife, my son, my brother, are my most trusted people. I brought them into the business so that the money does not get stolen.
Yes.
But these people had no skills to run the business.
Yes.
I was being driven by an emotion called fear.
Yes.
Fear. So instead of letting the business
The
run,
called fear.
fear, and it's very limiting, by the way.
Oh, sure.
We must learn to fight it. Because when you're driven by fear, you cannot go very far. An example, Equity Bank. What does Equity Bank sell? Money. Money. James Mwangi is in Nairobi.
Yes.
They have branches even outside Kenya. There are so many of them.
In the US, in the UK.
Yes. So the moment I ask myself, Azimio, what are you fearing here? You are selling syringes, veterinary syringes here, and you are fearing that you are bringing your wife and your children and your brothers to guard your money. What about Equity Bank that has got branches? The manager wakes up and actually all what they give is money. They receive your money, they loan people money, and he does not fear it being stolen. Stop this fear that you have that you are going to have your money stolen. And that is the watershed that I got, and I got emboldened. Azima Ventures Capital will not be there if I was in that space where I was actually operating under that emotion called fear. Let me say this, to grow our businesses, because we have so many problems to be solved, and money is not in employment, money is in businesses.
Yes.
The government set structures for us to use to be able to create wealth.
Yes.
The way we are going to create wealth for ourselves and jobs for our generations is by tapping into entrepreneurship. How do we do it?
Yes.
We need to get the right education, which you don't get in school.
Yes.
Even
yes.
graduate school, they don't teach people how to run businesses. Our professors in the university who are teaching business school,
Yes.
they have never run a business. So
They have never done it practically.
They are academics.
It's theory, actually.
Yes.
And how do you, many people are watching outside there, how do you get the right people set up for working for the business? Or how did you get from your own example,
So
from your own experience?
I said, I was using trial and error first, but when I got mentors, you need a mentor
Oh, yeah,
who has
mentorship.
been there before you and who have done it practically
Yes.
to organize you. In fact, I have seen a lot of growth in my business in the last 5 years. Since 2012,
Yes.
I have been growing my business in a very big way. And I have got emboldened to start many others. Like now, after Azima Ventures Capital, I realized that people who come to Azima Ventures to ask for finances, they don't know how to run the business.
Wow.
And I cannot give you, Ken, my money and you
Yeah.
go down with it.
Go down alone.
Yes, with your own money, not
Yes,
mine. I will
yes.
not give it to you.
Yes.
So it's when I see that you know what it takes to run a successful business that I will finance your venture.
Yes.
So what I did, because I saw where the problem is, and remember where it started, I solved problems. Because people are not knowing this, what did I do? I started a training company
Okay.
that it trains people how to do business. After you have got that training, and you now qualify to get money from Azima Ventures Capital.
Okay.
So I found another company called Azima Wellness Consultants.
So those are 4 companies by now?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, Azima Wellness Consultant, what it does, it gets people who have got ideas and they want to come to business.
Ah.
We mentor them. We run a program called Azima Wellness Quadrant. The quadrant is 4. So we teach people the mental wellness.
Yes.
Because what you think is what you become. As a man thinketh,
So he is.
so he is. So we teach you how to configure your brain so that you think in the right way and you think entrepreneurship and business. Then you come to health. Your health is your wealth.
Yes.
You cannot be able to grow if you are not health. Your health is actually failing you down. So we teach people how to live healthy. Then we go to financial.
Yes.
How do you relate with money? By the way, some people, they don't even have the difference between their money and the business money. You get somebody who's coming to Azima Ventures Capital to ask for money, but he has got the checkbook is always in his pocket. He can always go and write a check to pay for anything from the company's money. And you have our money in it.
Yes.
Others have credit card. They go and swap the card.
Yes.
They swipe the card, charging from the company money, which money does not belong to them, belong to the business,
Yes.
and they have no way of separating these two.
Wow.
So we take you through that process of how you are going to separate your money from the business money. When your thinking is okay, is aligned, when your health is okay, and you know how to handle your money,
Yes.
you have got your emotions in congruence. But when these three are not taken care of,
Yes.
you're in emotional turmoil.
You have an emotional turmoil,
yes.
which can cause
Breakdown.
a disaster.
Breakdown.
Yes.
And you also come down. So I realize that this is a very major problem we are facing, and we need to change it. So I do not see problems I do not solve. I started the training.
Okay.
So what I do is that I normally take a class of about 6 to 8 people. I don't like big classes because it's intense. It goes for 12 weeks.
Okay, 12 weeks.
Per week you have 2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours per week. So
Okay.
we give you assignment to do for the week. Then the next week you do another 2 hours. So we go for 12 weeks. That's a journey that helps you to transform. Within 12 weeks, that is 3 months,
Yes.
you'll have changed from your mindset, the one you had earlier as an employee, to a business mindset.
Okay.
Because again, Ken, look at it this way.
Yes.
We are trained to get employed.
Yes.
Once you start earning money, you get your money and start spending.
Yes.
The mindset of a business owner is different from the mindset of an employee.
Yes.
Because like this glass is a business. When I'm in my business, when you bring me a glass, I will not buy it because of the amount of money you're selling to me.
Yes.
I'll buy it because of who can buy it from me.
Oh, yes.
If you sell this one at 100 shillings, the first question I'll ask myself is, who can buy it at 110 so that I can make 10 shillings?
Yes.
So if I don't get somebody who can buy it at 110, you can be assured that I'm not going to buy it from you.
Wow.
Mindset.
You're watching The West Show. We'll be right back. That is quite encouraging. Maybe just to ask our guest on the show today, there are a few, 3 questions I'd love to know. Number one, somebody has an idea. They want this idea funded. How does that one happen? Number two, there are people been running businesses and they think like they want to take their business to another level. Question number 3 is at what level do you normally fund your clients at Azima Capital Ventures?
Thank you, Dr. Ari. It's Azima Ventures Capital.
Azima Ventures Capital.
That's the way the name
We keep
flow.
learning.
The name flow.
Thank you.
So these are very good questions. And I'll start with the last one.
Okay.
How much
Yes,
do we
yes.
fund?
Yes, yes.
So in fact, we normally fund the venture as per the need that there is.
Okay.
Our threshold now has gone to up to 500 million.
500 million.
We are doing up to 500 million. And we are hoping that by the turn of this year, we should be approaching 1 billion.
Wow.
So last year we did 287 million. So we upgraded it this year. So we are heading to have 1 billion.
Yes.
And we want more people to come in so that they can consume this money.
Wow.
Because, you know, if it's in the bank, it is not doing anything for us.
Yes.
So the more people we have who are taking money, up the money, the better for us. And also we are growing. Our idea is to grow the economy so that our Jeraine has got more taxable income.
Yes.
So that it does not overburden us who are actually making money. We also want to create jobs for the youth. So these jobs cannot be created by the government. It will be created by entrepreneurs.
Yes.
So Azima Ventures Capital Kitty is available up to 500 million for now. How do they qualify? Either you are a startup or you are already having a running business.
Yes.
If you have a running business, what we do is that we come and actually, you write to us, give us your proposal, we go through it with a team of experts, we look at how you have structured your business.
Yes.
If we say the business is viable, but there are things you have not done well, we appoint somebody to work with you so that you can put straight the things which are not properly. Because
Quite
we want them to succeed.
encouraging.
Yes, we do that.
Because you want your client to succeed.
Yes.
That is awesome.
And from my
That
experience,
is awesome.
from my experience in business for 25 years now, I know what make businesses fail.
Yes.
So I cannot put my money where it's going to fail. So we are empowering you to succeed.
Wow.
And it's not just money. So we come and mentor you and help you create structures.
Mentor.
Yeah. And we help you create structures.
And help create structures.
Yes, that are going to run your business for it to succeed. We help you to separate yourself from the business.
Yes.
We also let you know that you are supposed to be the chairman of the board that runs your business, not becoming everything.
Not the secretary, not the signatory of the check,
Yes.
not the survey. It is not everything.
You even keep a checkbook.
Yes.
You know, get your accountant to keep your checkbooks. See, even you should be signing checks that have been written, and also get another person to sign a check. You should not send checks all the time. So this is the experience that I share. So once this has been sorted out, we will see how much money is required by your business.
Okay.
Our threshold, remember I told you, we have a threshold of 500 million.
Yes.
So depending on what your business require and the duration it will take for it to pay back. So we'll now see what we are going to do to let the business grow on its own. For startups,
Yes.
because they're just beginning, then they need a more elaborate program.
Okay.
Because they don't have any experience. So what we do is that we take them through a mentorship program.
Okay.
And that is 12 weeks is actually mandatory for startups who are going to give money.
Yes.
Because they need to know the skills of money management and the business management and how to market their
Yes.
product. So we take them through the 12 weeks,
Yes.
mentor them, prepare them.
Yes.
Then we appoint somebody to be with them during the first 1 year
Okay.
from our company. So one year to walk them through the journey.
Yes.
So after it's not about age here. If you have been an employee for 20 years and you have never done a business, you are a startup.
Yes.
So we'll get you somebody to walk you through. Either our young people who are leaving college, even those who are in college,
Yes.
and they have a bankable idea, we will partner with them
Yes.
so that we can be able to help them to create structures
Yes.
to quicken their growth process. They will not take the 10 years that I took to get a business succeeding,
Yes.
because now they have got a big brother who can help them. So we are helping
Okay.
our people to come in and create wealth for the owners
Yes.
and jobs for our youth,
Amen.
because nobody is safe
Yes.
when you have got this high level of unemployment.
Wow.
Yes.
You're doing a great job. And maybe just you could tell us where is Azima Ventures Capital and your website.
Now, Azima Ventures Capital, we are located on Harambe Avenue.
Okay.
When you enter Harambe Avenue from Moy Avenue,
Yes.
the first building on your right, before you get to the electricity house,
Yes.
is called Kagen House. We are on Kagen House, third floor,
Okay.
number 316. Then we are on the website also. We are on Facebook
Yes.
at azimaventurescapital.com. We are in our training program called Azima Wellness Consultant.
Yes.
We also on a website,
Yes.
and also we are on a Telegram.
Okay.
We are also on email. We are also on Facebook, and we are available. We open from 6
Yes.
to 6,
Wow.
from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
I can see.
It can be. We are very busy on advising people on what need to be done,
Yes.
and the training program also continues every time that we got 6 people.
Yes.
So we put them through a program. So we would want to welcome the people who are willing to go to business,
Yes.
to come and learn how to get started.
Yes.
And we'll hold their hand and give them an accountability group who will be taking them through, because we normally have a group of 6 to 8, not more than that,
Yes.
to be able to help you to grow from where you are to the next stage.
Yes.
So you get people who are of similar level,
Yes.
who are walking the same journey with you. They become your accountability partner and a support group. And we mentor them as they grow. Yes.
Thank you very much for putting up good structures. That is quite encouraging. Our dear viewers, we are partnering with Azima Ventures Capital to bring you this program to nurture ideas and bridge the gap between business ideas and capital ventures with investors, that you may see your dream fulfilled. I appreciate you for taking up your time.
Thank you.
You took all your time. I know you're a busy person.
Yes.
I'm humbled even hosting you on the show. Dear precious viewers, I want to say welcome again and feel at home.
Thank you.
We are going to work together in the coming shows to help our people, to help the viewers. You need to come along this program. What can you tell maybe the people about our partnership? Because we have a program called 1 Million Ideas, and now we have Azima Venture Capitals.
Thank you very much, Ken, Dr. I can assure the viewers that Azima Ventures and Azima Wellness Consultant will partner with you to the million ideas that you are working on.
Yes.
We will grow those ideas.
Wow.
I'll give you the support on our experience.
Thank you very much.
I'll also give you the money that is required.
Thank you very
so
much.
We'll be sponsoring your project, your product, so that you can be able to reach more people.
Thank you.
Because this 1 million ideas is not very easy to come by.
Yes.
So I know what it takes because I've been there.
Yes.
I'm also seeing a need.
Yes.
In what you are doing. And remember what I told you?
Yes.
Whatever is here, I step in.
Thank you.
We are going to work with you in
Thank you very much. It's
yes.
quite encouraging to help our people grow. Thank you, dear viewers, for taking your time to watch this show. Until next time, to us, your host, Ken Waningu. Bless you. See you again. Same time, same channel. Bye-bye.